The SC-2 can also be used for controlling accessories. As we mentioned earlier, you can control 4 switches and 2 accessories, or 6 switches or 12 accessories. Now there's a caveat to that. In the 2 accessory mode, you can technically control 4 accessories, 2 on and off, and 2 momentarily. Each output, the aux1 or the straight arrow on the SC-2, will stay on as long as you press the AUX1 or straight arrow key on the cab 2 or cab 1 remote. Once you release it, that output will turn off. The diverging route, or the aux2, will allow you to turn it on and turn it off. Press the AUX2 button once to turn it on, and the AUX2 button again to turn it off. I've got 2 accessories here, a yard lamp and an animated gate man. I'd like to wire up each one of these to this SC-2 to explain to you the differences. But before we do that, we need to program the SC-2 to control 12 accessories, or 6 on-off and 6 momentary controls for accessories. So the way we do that is we use our remote, we place the SC-2 in the program position, we press switch, 0, and set. The red light illuminates to confirm it took the command. We then press accessory 1 and set. Again, the red light comes on to confirm it took the command. What we have done is we have set this up for accessory 1, accessory 2, accessory 3, accessory 4, accessory 5, and accessory 6. No switch controls out of the SC-2 at all, only accessory controls. We slide our switch back to the run position to save that setting. If we bring another SC-2 into the equation, we would go through the same process, put it in program, press switch 0 set, then accessory 7 set. That would then number it 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and so on as you increase the number of SC-2s on the railroad. So let's go ahead and wire up our animated gate man. What we've done is we've modified the wiring from out of the box. The way it was delivered is the black wire was connected to this terminal. This terminal is the ground that triggers the activation of the gateman. We've moved the black wire from here over to this terminal. This terminal with the black wire is the ground for the interior lamp. So let's get this connected. Taking our SC-2 wires, we have yellow in the straight route, which is the aux1 key. We have green in the diverging route, which is the aux2 key. And we have gray in the center common position. So we're going to take the gray wire, separate it out. That's going to go to the AC ground of our fixed 14-volt AC accessory transformer. The yellow wire, which is on the aux1 or the momentary key, we want to put that to our animation, because we only want our animation to play as long as we hold down the aux1 key. The interior lamp, however, we want to be able to turn that on and off. It's important that you don't connect the animation to the on-off. What will end up happening is you'll burn out that coil when it stays on too long. It'll generate too much heat, begin to melt the wrapping around the coil, and ultimately fail. So you only want to keep that coil on momentarily. So we're going to take our green wire, which is in our diverging route, or our aux2 position, and tie that to the ground on the lamp, or the black wire on the lamp. Now we need to bring in our accessory transformer. The red terminal from our fixed 14-volt AC hot from our accessory transformer will connect to the AC hot input. The common or ground from our phased accessory transformer will connect to the common connection or the center terminal on our SC-2. We can apply power. You'll notice when power comes up, there's no lamp on inside the gateman. Turn this, you can see it. We press accessory 1 and the aux2 key. Our interior light inside the house turns on. To turn it off, we simply press aux2. aux2 again will bring the light on, and so on. Now for the animation, we simply press accessory 1 and we press the aux1 or the straight arrow key. As long as we hold that button down, the gateman will stay out. Once we let off the aux1 key, the gateman will go back inside. So this gives you an example of the aux2 on-off and the aux1 momentary contact control that you have from an SC2. Once again, aux2 controls my interior lamp, and aux1 the animation. Pretty simple. Now, for an accessory such as a gateman, it would probably be best to have the animation and the light controlled solely off the accessory transformer instead of running it off of an SC2. But for demonstration purposes, gives you an idea of what each accessory output will do. So accessory 1 has on-off and momentary, accessory 2 on-off and momentary, 3, 4, 5, and 6 each have on-off and momentary controls. Let's go ahead and wire up this yard light, show you how that's done. We'll go ahead and continue to use the accessory 1 output. Very simple. I've got a gray and a green wire connected to the bottom of the yard lamp. Actually, you know what? Yeah, let's do it. On the screwdriver, we're going to take the green wire out. We can also remove the yellow wire on the aux1. We're going to leave the gray wire in place. The gray wire is going to be common, which this will go to the ground on our accessory transformer. We're going to put the gray wire from the yard light into the aux2 position, or the diverging route position of accessory 1. And we're going to connect the fixed 14 volt AC hot from our accessory transformer to the green wire on the yard lamps. Our lights come on. We press accessory 1 and aux2. Our lights turn off. aux1 again, or aux2 again rather. Lights come on. And they'll stay on as long as power is applied. Now, if I want to turn it off, I simply press accessory 1 and the aux2 button. My lamps turn off. Let me move this over to aux1 so I can show you this real quickly on the momentary side. Now when I press the aux1 key, the lamps will come on, and they'll stay on as long as I hold down aux1. But the moment I release it, the lights go off. Another example of some of the devices you can control, lamps, anything with animation. Really the sky's the limits. Really your imagination is more the limit. The SC2 will handle, I believe it's up to 4 amps per output. So more than enough power to run just about any accessory out there from any manufacturer. Again, SC2s, 4 switches, 2 accessories, 6 switches, or 12 accessories.